Hey everybody, Christopher Ryan here. Today I want to talk to you just a little bit about how I recorded the drums and percussion on my newest single called A Little Bigger. Well, a lot of you folks know that I was a drummer and percussionist long before I was a guitarist or singer or songwriter. Now, the recording of A Little Bigger was really a different process for me. And part of that was simply I was out of my comfort zone, literally. I was away from Denver, Colorado, where I perform most of my music, and I was down in New Smyrna Beach, Florida at the Atlantic Center for the Arts. I was studying with a Grammy Award-winning producer named Larry Mitchell. Now, because I was several states away from my normal home, I didn't have all my regular gear with me. So there was a lot of gear that I brought with me. I brought things like my djembe with me. I brought a ton of percussion toys, shakers, tambourine, things of that nature. But I didn't have my full drum set there. So we took a little bit of a different approach in recording the drum sounds for A Little Bigger. Now, all of the drum set sounds, in terms of the drums, snare drum, bass drum, toms that you hear, are actually programmed in electronically using a MIDI trigger pad. Yeah, that's right, a MIDI trigger pad. So I basically tapped on little buttons and played out the drum groove that I wanted. We then took those MIDI tracks and that became the drum groove for A Little Bigger. Now, to help everything sound natural, we actually took real cymbals. So we had a real hi-hat and a real ride cymbal. And I performed with those cymbals live, and we recorded those with microphones. So what you're hearing on A Little Bigger is a mix of basically electronic drum sounds for the bass drum, snare drum, toms, crash cymbals, and then a live performance of me playing the hi-hat and the ride cymbals. Now we mix that in with a digital cajon, so the cajon you hear is also digital. And then on top of that, we added a live performance of me playing my djembe, a live performance of me using a shaker, and live performance of me using a tambourine as well. So we've got a mix of digital and live recording that have gone into the drum tracks of A Little Bigger. I hope you enjoy what you hear, and I want to thank Larry Mitchell, a Grammy Award-winning producer, so much for introducing me to this technique and for helping to execute it in a way that sounds so amazing as it does on this song. Alright, thank you guys. I hope you're enjoying A Little Bigger. If you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and head out to your local streaming channel or your local favorite download site and take a listen. Until next time, dream your life and live your dream.